Look, modern cameras that we have today are incredibly amazing. They're sharp, clean, and then the files that we get from the cameras are incredibly flexible across softwares and devices, right? But if you are trying to get that film textured look, slapping on a random LUT most of the time isn't gonna work. You need to know actual film physics for that. So today I'll be talking about Dehancer. This isn't like a filter plugin. Trust me on this, you guys, okay? Trust me. It's so insane. It is literally like a film lab in your editing software. Obviously, I'm going to be talking about the most critical tools that will get your footage from video to cinema. Boring to, oh my god, spectacular, amazing. I mean, the list keeps going on, okay? Oh, and if you don't edit or color grade on PC, they now have a mobile version that literally changes the game for film creators. Alright guys, so here's the final graded clip. That's a huge difference, right? Under film profiles, you'll see that you will have a variety of a selection from Kodak Vision 3 SignStill 800T. And choosing one of these actually replaces the digital DNA of your camera with film DNA. Isn't that sick? So film isn't about what you're shooting on. It really isn't. It's more of what you're printing to. So if you're going to print using Kodak 2383, it's going to immediately add that glossy finished Hollywood contrast that ties your whole color grade together. Next up, we have film compression. Digital cameras aren't great when it's working with, you know, bright spots, like they clip, sometimes they look really harsh. Film cameras actually work pretty well with them, and they have this very soft, creamy roll-off when it comes to your highlights. This tool squashes these highlights down, making the image feel much softer and more analog. Now let's take a look at two effects that made me go, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So first is Halation. This actually simulates the red-orange halo that appears around bright light sources on real film stock. Alright, next is the cousin to Halation. Do you know what that is? If you said Bloom, you are 100% correct. Where Halation is sharp on the edges, Bloom is a soft, misty glow over the brightest areas. It actually makes the light feel dreamy and ethereal. Lastly, my favorite part, film grain. I do want to put note that this isn't like a grain overlay that we can all get from any website. This is procedural, meaning it lives within your image. So it's actually reacting to the brightness levels of your specific image, okay? It's not a filter that we could just like slap on top. It's actually integrated with your image. So before I wrap up today's video, I do want to mention the mobile app. It's currently only on iOS. Hey guys, so I'm currently editing right now. I didn't mention this in the video. I don't know why, I think I forgot to say it. I've had quite a few issues with the mobile app. One being it's super slow, super laggy with playback, and twice it already had kicked me out when I was editing because I've already used it and posted with an actual like image on my Instagram story before. But when it comes to like images is fine, but when it's videos, that's when it tends to have issues. It happened twice only, so I don't know if it's gonna happen again. I've had no issues with the plugin. Playback with the plugin on DaVinci, completely fine. Everything is fine. I haven't run into an issue. Hopefully I don't run into an issue. But I've had two issues with the mobile app using videos. Images, no issue, but with videos, I've had two issues. So back to the video. And usually most mobile apps are like a watered down or a lighter version of the real thing. This one actually isn't. So you still get the same film profiles, same halation engine, same procedural grain, literally in your phone. So if you create high-end TikToks or Reels and you don't want your videos to look like a phone footage and you want them to be cinematic, I would say this is the way to do it. Lastly, I do want to say Dehancer does not take your footage from bad to good. It doesn't do that. It gives character to your footage. I think that's insane. So if you are interested in Dehancer, I did put the link in the description box below. Use code Giselle33 for a discount. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, like, subscribe, turn on the bell notification if you want to be notified when I post. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye!